British perceptions of American schools are founded on stereotypical views shown in the media, especially in teen movies. I wanted to discover whether these views were based on fact or fiction, so I spent a week at the MacDuffie School on America's East Coast. The MacDuffie School is located in Springfield, Massachusetts. The school was founded in 1890 by Harvard graduate John MacDuffie and his wife Abby, as they believed that women should be entitled to a good education. The school later became co-educational in 1990. Students are attracted to its very small size and its somewhat unique atmosphere.
Well, it's certainly a less formal atmosphere than I can imagine English schools to be. The size is one of the best things about the school. I know everybody at the school.
It's a very close family. Everybody gets to know each other, obviously, with the size, but I think that there's a degree of respect that comes with that.
There are also many long-lasting traditions that make MacDuffie different from other American high schools, such as Mountain Day, Senior Sleepover, and the Halloween Costume Contest.
Mountain Day is where the entire school climbs the mountain together, and then afterwards all the new students get to participate in it's a candlelight where it's unifying the entire community.
It's a day for students for new students in particular, to get to know the whole community. And then that night we come back and we have dinner, and then we have a ceremony called candlelight, where we form two circles out on a lawn over here, an inner circle and an outer circle. And the inner circle are all the new students and new faculty members and new staff, and on the outer circle are all of the returning students, faculty and staff.
After Mountain Day, the seniors get to spend the night in the school.
They sleep, they don't sleep, that's a misnomer. They paint a mural downstairs. Probably the smartest thing for me to have done when I came here would have been to say, we're not doing that anymore. There could be liability issues. It's a wonderful thing, and I would hate at this point to have to say they can't do it anymore.
And I enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people sometimes complain a little bit, but it's a lot better than most of the other schools in this area.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, but it really pays off. It's much smaller than any other school that I've ever been to. A lot of schools that I've been to have had 200 kids in one grade, where in this school there's not even 200 kids that make up the entire student body.
Yeah.
And it kind of brings everyone together, because you never can walk down the hall and see someone you've never seen before.
Another special aspect to the MacDuffie School is its unique boarding program. Students live in one of 4 mansions with 7 other pupils of a variety of ages and backgrounds.
It's called a homestay or home style program. This is more family style living, where the house parents live in the houses, they cook meals, they cook dinner, they provide breakfast, they do the shopping. It's a big job.
Ooh, kind of like both. She gives us her space, but if we need anything, she's always there. She's very like a friend, and as a mother and as a counselor. Living with 2 people from Hong Kong, 2 girls from Korea, 1 girl from Slovakia, and 1 girl from the US. And then there's me.
Fortunately, MacDuffie does not have some of the drugs and violence-related problems that are evident in other American high schools.
There's so many drugs in a lot of our public schools. Like, you can't go in the bathroom without finding someone like blowing a line. I'd say probably 95% of Long Island high schoolers drink, and 90% of them do drugs. Probably 50% of them do hard drugs.
They came to school with weapons.
Did you have any incidents with weapons?
I took away brass knuckles. I took away a knife about this long. A teacher got stabbed to death at that school.
Stabbed to death?
Yes. It was
Why?
the first death in Massachusetts. Because he challenged the student for wearing a wrap around his head.
So the teacher kept saying, you're going to have to remove a hat. The guy told him to back off, warned him to back off, stop hassling me. He says, take your hat off. So the teacher made a point of trying to win the battle. The guy pulled out a knife and stabbed him. And this is where the first armory was, where they make guns and stuff.
It's like
So
2 blocks that way.
So there's like Armory Street and Rifle Street, and this is where the gun center of America was. Some guy in his convenience store that I go to got shot 7 times.
So is this quite regular then?
Yeah, it is in Springfield, isn't it?
'Cause it's,
One weekend was 3 shootings in one day.
Other classes I'm taking
that's
are
what I said.
20th century
No,
conflict, peace studies, English 12,
So you can't play then?
and that's about it.
A lot of people complain about the homework because most public schools in Springfield get about less than an hour a night of homework, where MacDuffie, the average amount of homework that you get goes from 2 to 3 hours. If you do something that may be considered weird in another school, people here just accept it for what you are.
Everyone's weird.
Yeah, because everyone has their strange points, but it's just people with MacDuffie are more open and accepting about it.
Through my research, it has become apparent that most American high schools reflect the stereotypes we see in films. However, since my visit to MacDuffie, I've discovered at least one school that is unique and more like British private schools.
If I did this in public school, then I would have no friends